Hello guys, welcome back to Sherlock Holmes The Awakening. Got a day off today. I'm going to crack on with this game a little bit before I go and visit the lad tomorrow. Now, if I remember right, we are now in Switzerland. We've discovered that there's a company or a mental health institution in Switzerland where they seem to be sending these people, so let's investigate. I believe we're playing as Watson at the moment. Yeah, here we are, we're Watson. Let's have a little look over here before we go and talk to anyone. Glowing meteors land in Arkham. Okay. Anything else here? No. Well, we're going to speak to the receptionist, eh?
Salutations, madam. I am Dr. John Watson. I was wondering if you've got word of my visit.
Yeah, Dr. Watson.
Yeah.
I received your letter on the matter. Would it be to see Professor Gygax?
That is correct.
At their earliest convenience, yes. I shall try not to take up too much of their valuable time.
Wait here, bitte. Mr. and Mrs. Bronson, your girl has made remarkable progress. See? Take a look for yourself.
My apologies for keeping you waiting, Dr. Watson. Surely you
Is that
understand
Dr.
that medical work
Guy
can make
Getz?
one lose track of time.
Do not be sorry, Professor. I too know the importance of closely attending to patients.
The work hardly stops here, yet the satisfaction of perfecting the mind compels us to persevere.
I take it you welcome many a soul into your establishment?
Admissions, yes. Visitors, though? I am curious as to what brought you to the Schwarzes Edelweiss.
Word of mouth. An article I read back in London spoke highly of your institution. But rather than taking its word for it, I thought I would see things for myself.
My asylum's reputation precedes it, then.
Your attention, please. Guten Day. Yes. Hi. Hello. The name's Amos Colby, North.
That's not Amos Colby.
Boston. I got questions.
Is that Holmes?
Who's in charge here?
That's Holmes, isn't
What
it?
seems to be the matter, Dr. Watson? You can tell me.
By Jove, it cannot be him.
Well, I'm not going to give him away, so let's just say it's a celebrity.
Right. Yes. I was surprised because that man is a celebrity. Yes, that's it. Very famous, Mr. Colby. I couldn't believe my eyes.
No. In my line of work, it can't wait. The longer it takes
If
me
you
to get
wish
to
to
the
recuperate,
truth,
Dr.
the more
Watson, you may
lies
avail
can
yourself
cause
of the
way.
guest room.
But I have so much more to discuss.
Nurse, if you'd be so kind as to escort Dr. Watson to the guest room.
That's definitely Holmes.
From Northwood Agency. How unexpected.
See, she knows Colby, and Colby's dead, isn't he?
Happy to answer your questions.
We saw him on that table, didn't we?
Professor, unless you got any clues as to the whereabouts of...
There is no need to be alarmed. No one gets me.
What the hell's going on here? What's going on? That's definitely Holmes. But she knows who Colby is because she knows where he's from.
Now, let's not resort to brute force.
Do not worry, Herr Colby. My methods are rather more delicate.
She would know he's dead, surely. Oh, she's injected me through my shirt.
Search him thoroughly. Then take him to the holding chamber. We need to decide precisely what to do with our guest.
Right, so we're now here, are we? So we're back as Holmes. Who the hell's that?
The unmistakable scent of alcoholism. Did you walk through their doors as I did, or did they collect you off the streets?
Right, evidence. What we got here? Dr. Watson's managed to get into the asylum. He's staying in one of the rooms, the ground floor. He even tried to play along with my fake Amos Colby, but clearly performance is not his strong suit. A simple case. Miss Servant has become fully investigated of mass kidnappings. The trial for Dirty Summers and the adoptees led us to here, which specialises in mental health and addiction. Established in 1789 by Professor Kelly, is now headed by Professor Gygax. Right, so we can't change any costumes at the moment. Okay. Padlock. 1, 4, 3. No. 2, 4, 3, 1. 2, 4, 3, 1. So it's okay. Adjust. Hang on. 1, 2, 4, 3, 1. Is that it? Look at that. Okay, so we're already out.
A truncheon, not the typical tool for a nurse.
Holding chamber. What have we got pinned? Can we unpin that for a moment? We'll know why we're here. Block H. Can we go up here? Is this a map?
There's the guest room. I wonder if Watson was able to speak to Gygax.
Okay.
Darn. No way I can get past him without being noticed.
Oh, okay, so we're not going that way.
I'd rather not sit in this chair ever again.
That was the chair we were in.
This sedative worked faster than I expected. Perhaps I ought to train myself. Build up a tolerance.
Okay, well, we've kept that. Anything up here? These look like more Kickstarters. No sign of a lad on there. Is that everything up here? Okay, so we'll go back downstairs. Alright, was that was our cell, right? Yeah, we just came out of there. Let's have a look here. What we got here? Hans Winkler. Lionel Richie, not Lionel Richie.
You there! I command you to free me at once.
I'm not sure that's a great idea at the moment.
How dare you deny me? I must have my revenge against the lickspittles upstairs.
Fortunately for you, I'm here to stop the very same people.
You are?
Indeed. But first, I must discover all I can about this institution. Tell me, have you witnessed the arrival of any foreign patients?
Tell me. The gall. The impertinence to bark such orders.
Please, we don't have time for this.
Do you know with whom you speak? I am the great Napoleon.
He thinks it's Napoleon Bonaparte.
Napoleon Bonaparte?
The one and only. Emperor of the French, first consul of the Republic, leader of La Grande Armée. Once I am free and have exacted my revenge against the guards who ridicule me, I shall rest happy in the arms of my beloved Josephine.
Right. Well, I will leave you to your scheming, Emperor.
That's hilarious. We haven't been in here yet, have we? What have we got here?
Raw materials used to formulate medicine. Any chemist would envy the quality of this equipment. The final product, ready to cure madness, or to push one deeper into its grasp. With this equipment, they can create any type of medication. Very sturdy. I might borrow it.
Frogs can't wash up and surely can. That's the difference between frog and man. Fourth little frog with dirty and rotten. What if I put that frog in the water? Lucy Drondrup swims in the bath. Laundry becomes the end path. Fourth little froggy dies in the wars of black elder wild device.
It sounds sinister, even for a place like this. I wonder if there are more...
Patience. Nervous breakdown. Our man's not there, but we're...
Frogs in the pond.
So we've got another new case. So let's have a look. Let's pin that.
What was that? Is someone there?
Right, I don't think we should go in there. So we've spoken to our main man.
My heart is pierced by Cupid. I disdain all glittering gold. There is nothing can console me but my jolly sailor bold.
Oh, it's another lock. So what we got here? 1, 3, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 2, 3, 4. See if we can remember that. 1, 3, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 2, 3, 4. What have we got in here?
This photo was damaged, seemingly by oil. I can make out the names listed here. Looks like it's still operational.
Like it's got like a sniffing sound.
Cooking grease. Is this the kitchen dumbwaiter?
Okay.
Speech and the Cerebellum by S.A. Becker.
Professor Gygax, I have suffered serious chemical burns upon my hands and the consequences of your incurable actions. My session with Gerda ended before it even began. Poor thing was terrified. She refused to talk and started to destroy everything in the room rather than let me approach her. What you did to Gerda cannot happen again. Let it be known that I consider your methods barbaric malpractice. If you so boldly claim you wish to be the future of the facility, you must embody my high standards. Do not disappoint me, Professor. That's the guy, the owner.
Tubes of varying diameters. Interesting. A certificate of appreciation from the municipal councillor to Professor Becker for contributions to the development of medicine in Interlaken. A simple toolbox, yet capable of repairing anything.
Right, so what we got here? How to safely remove the guard. Syringes. Metal tube. Right. So can we pick up a metal tube? Where were they? Down here, weren't they?
This should suffice.
Right, okay, so we've got that. So is that everything in here? No, some books. Frogs cannot kill, but I surely can. That is the difference between frog and man. Fifth little frog was foolish at large. He forgot about the rules who was in charge. Timothy, Camilleri lies dead in Block B. I swap out his pills for something nasty. Fifth little frog dies in the wars of Black Elderwise.
John Sallow, the Tulpa phenomenon. I'm somewhat of an expert already. R.G. Hill, Dr. Connolly. It appears that all the psychiatric classics were banished here.
Okay. Shall we speak to him?
I command you to let me out!
Can we attach anything? Okay. I think we've done everything we can do. The only thing we've got to do now is sort this guy out in here. So we must have used the tubes like a blow thing, so...
This should be enough to avoid unwanted attention, at least from a distance.
Well, I've disguised myself as him now. Let's have a look around here. Another one. First cannot think and surely can. That's the difference between frog and man. First little frog was my very first try. Her dumb little head is needed to pry. Hannah Bollard, near the hole in the walls of wonder. There's her head on their brick and counters. First little froggy dies. Okay. So these must be patients that have died.
Manufactured and packaged here. This is the same narcotic substance that we found in London.
Herr Schinzer, I wasn't to assure you that your son is in good hands, and this is unexpected development as a psychological disorder can be remedied at our facility. I'm sure you are concerned about your son's well-being as I am, and I am confident on combined efforts will lead to speedy recovery. The housing of our pharmaceuticals in your warehouse is an important part of this process. If you succeed in drawing officials' attention away from the precious cargo, there will be nothing to stop me from returning your son to you safe, sound, and free of illness. So she's blackmailing this guy about using the warehouse. She's got hold of her son. Yeah. Okay. A note from Professor Becker. So, yeah, chemical burns, yeah. Okay. Old photograph. I'm gonna pin that because I want to see if our main man knows anything about it.
My comrades in Paris shall hear about this.
No, he don't know nothing about that. Does he know anything about this?
Don't you look down on me. Open the door.
No, well, he don't know anything, so we can't do anything there. Oh. I can't go that way. There's guards there, so... There's guards there. Guards there. Nobody in these.
Or I will
Oh.
tear your lips from your skull with my fingernails.
Miss,
I'll gouge your eyes out and cut off your hands, just like you did to Heidi.
I am quite certain you would, but I'm afraid you have me mistaken for someone else. So, I take it your name is Gerda? Who is Heidi?
You talk strange. You're going to Hell's Door, aren't you? To where those other funny talkers finally shut up?
Hell's Door? To what do you refer?
Only Heidi had answers. Go away, pig!
I
said go, or you will spend your last moments on Earth screaming. This door won't stop me.
Right. So what's going on here? Heidi. Gerda talks about Heidi. There's a patient named Gerda in the cells of Block B. Sounds like she's been here for quite some time. Gerda didn't say much about the foreigners in the asylum, but she mentioned a place where funny talkers. So does this take me back to where I was? Yeah, okay. So who the hell's Heidi? What's this? Restricted area. Oh, don't say they've been burning people.
Fabric burnt in the furnace. A jalabia, a traditional garment from northern Africa. The garments of several dozen people at least.
Jesus. That's creepy. Oh.
So you're Heidi. I didn't realize I was on haunted doll watch. Good Lord, how unsettling. The damage seems intentional.
Okay, so we might have to give that to, back to that woman. Just let me have a look around first. Third little frog. Frogs cannot dream. I surely can. That's the difference between frog and man. The frog dreaming is seedless. There is nothing to reap. So I woke in the third frog and my meaningless sleep. A man counts sheep. The Peter Church has been zero. His holding chamber lies smothered by pillow. The third little frog dies. Okay. Restricted area. Medical evaluations. Got a Dutch guy here, Romanian. Anu, have we got a Marius? What we're looking for? There we go. Language incomprehensive. Subject to this assumed mad. The subject was large and required to above dosage. All subjects are good condition, showing signs of obedience regardless of race and native language. They must be moved for further testing.
So this is how they kept the prisoners docile and harmless. An orthodox reliquary commonly found in Eastern Europe, now in a cell halfway up the Alps.
Okay. there must be something here because we got that.
This stretcher was disinfected frequently.
Well, there's obviously they've been walked to the cells, but there's blood there, isn't there? Yeah, that's no. I'm gonna go with that one because of the blood on the head.
These are the same crates we found in London. I should take a closer look.
Let's have a look, mate. Okay. Second cannot choose, and I surely can. This is the difference between frog and man. Second little frog gave up. Is fate right? No, it's right. It's fate. Which I could for her served on the plate. Abigail, Imazel, bleeding almost full tank. Near the examination room she lies with a shank. So she's been stabbed.
Dirt and sweat. They were locked in here for days, judging by the smell. I doubt that one could survive such a journey with this little water. The kidnappers even provided airflow. How generous.
Is this the brooch that boy had?
This is the same design as the one from London. This trip was prolonged and perilous. A bottle this sturdy doesn't break by accident. Substantial blood loss. One poor soul found another way out. The doors can be opened for deliveries. Carriages were backed through these doors, and they began to unload their cargo in secret. Next, the crates were opened, freeing their passengers. Not everyone survived the journey. The dirty, exhausted, and dehydrated prisoners were then herded into cells. But all the cells are now empty, and I have not located a morgue. Time to find Hell's Door.
Right. Investigation. Mission servant. Okay. What's this down there? That's not Hell's Door, is it?
The stamp on this crate confirms it came from America. That's quite a distance to travel.
That's a hell of a distance in a crate to Switzerland. Right. Which is the way back to, is it up here? We're gonna take that doll to that woman. What have we got pinned? Was she through here? She must be here, Gerda. There she is.
I will make them pay for what they did to Heidi.
I believe I have found your friend.
Heidi! Oh, poor girl. What did they do to you?
Shh. It's all right now. Everything will be all right.
Please, Gerda, now I have found Heidi, I need some help from you in return.
Shh, Heidi. We should thank the man, don't you think?
How did you end up in Block B?
The nurses say I'm prone to violent outbursts, but they're wrong. I just do what Heidi tells me.
Tell me all you know about those funny-talking people.
We'd hear their screams. The guards would take them down the corridor behind you and they'd disappear, and the screams would stop.
Professor Gygax seems to rule this facility with an iron fist. Do you know anything about her?
She's sick. She did nasty things to us. Separated me and Heidi just for fun. Before she got here, this place was all right.
Have you ever met Professor Becker?
I remember him. He was in charge here before that witch Gygax. But I haven't heard his voice for a long time. Too bad. He was nice.
I shall leave you two to get reacquainted.
Right. What are we up to? We've done that. Investigate. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with this frog thing.
I was so scared I lost you, Heidi.
So, am I missing something? Trial of Summoners. Has to be a secret passage somewhere near the rear entrance. Which I'm sure we've already found that. Yeah, I'm sure this was the secret passage here.
The doors can be opened for deliveries.
Yeah.
The stamp on this crate confirms it came from America.
Yeah,
It's
we
quite
know
a
that.
distance to travel.
Right. Okay. What's this over here?
Scratches. Something has been moved through here.
Right, so... Okay, something is macabre going on inside them. Every little detail will help me understand it. Abducted foreigners kept in cells. They might have already been gone, but the traces left no doubt that they've been here. An array of wooden crates stored in Block B. They bear striking resemblance of ones in London. Can I pin that? So I think we've got over a bit of evidence. Can we... Is pin Heidi back up? Let me go back to that laundry room. Nothing in there. Right, okay, so we need to go back. Can we speak to her, get Gerda again?
I didn't know what to do without you.
Right, okay. Maybe we need to go back to...
They haven't yet made a bullet that can hit me.
Okay, what can we ask him about?
They haven't yet made a bullet that can hit me.
Alright.
They haven't yet made a bullet that can hit
Alright.
me.
Okay, so he can't help me. That's where I started.
Painting in a mental institution. Vogel would be delighted.
So what are we up to? Have we done that one? Yeah, we've done that. So let's have a look at our evidence. wonder if he knows anything about these patients.
They haven't yet made a bullet that can hit me.
Right. So nothing here. We've got to go back to where we were. Not missing anything here. So we need to find what we need to ask her, I think.
It's okay. You don't have to be afraid anymore.
Right, so not that.
I still love you, Heidi. Despite what they did.
Okay.
I still love you, Heidi.
Despite what they did. Okay, so it's not that.
I still love you, Heidi. Despite what they did.
Not that.
I still love you, Heidi. Despite what they did.
Okay. So it's not that. A note from Professor Becker. Can ask her about that.
I still love you,
No.
Heidi. Despite what they did. I still love you, Heidi. Despite what they did.
Okay, so none of those are helping me. So we're gonna stick with this one. There must be something I'm missing. Piece of evidence or something. No, nothing there. Nothing there. Once again, this has got me foiled. Ah.
This seems to be a locking mechanism. The whole thing must be a door.
Okay. Right. How to get the key? Heidi? Dumb waiter. Right. So maybe we've not got enough evidence yet. So what we need to do is, Gertrude's got a doll back. Okay, let's come off that. We need to pin some evidence. No, it's not the one I wanted to pin. It's that one, maybe. Let's go and speak to Gerda again. I always go the wrong way. It's up here, isn't it?
I will make them pay for what they did to Heidi.
I found Hell's door, the one that made the foreigners silent, remember? How do I open it? Gerda, please, I cannot get inside. You have to tell me how to open it.
How can you speak to me like nothing's wrong? Can't you hear Heidi crying? Look at her! Look! She's suffering. I can't even hear my thoughts over her screams. Poor Heidi. We will fix you. I promise. We will fix you!
Leave it with me, Gerda.
Okay. 2 buttons, thread, laundry, glue, nail, storeroom. Right, so where were they? Through here, weren't they? So we've got to have stuff in here. Laundry. Oh, I think we've got a pin here, haven't we? Look. Okay, got the buttons. So storeroom, was it? That's not the storeroom, was it? Where was the storeroom? Oh, it's over by Napoleon Bonaparte, wasn't it? So we've got to go back to there. Yeah, remember it's that room down there on the left. Here it is. There we go, look. Okay, we've got everything we need. Let's head back. Oh, we're nearly running out of time. Right, let's take these back. See if we can fit this bit in the video. She's round the other side, of course.
Will this help fix your friend?
Give it to me.
How is she feeling?
Everything will be all right, Heidi. Everything.
Gerda, I have a couple of questions.
Yes,
Shut your dirty little mouth, Gerda. You've said enough already.
Jesus.
She won't speak no more. Now it's only Heidi. You helped me, and I didn't cut out your eyes. So we're even. Now go!
Let's confront her.
There are things I need some clarity on.
Ask if you dare, but if I get bored, there will be consequences.
Jesus.
I found Hell's door, but it's locked. Is there a way to get in?
Hell's door? Never heard of it.
She's lying, so...
That's not true. You... Gerda told me that Hell's Door makes people silent forever.
And you believe that snotty little girl? I'll personally ensure that she never dares to speak again!
Jesus, alright. Note from Professor Becker.
Professor Gygax hurt you repeatedly, scarred your body and mind. You are not protecting Hell's Door. You are simply afraid of the consequences were I to enter.
I could tap your teeth out with a hammer until you choked on the blood in bits.
You could, but then you would live the rest of your life in fear of Professor Gygax. I can make that feeling go away.
How?
I can stop her. But the key, Heidi, the key to Hell's Door is critical to stopping Professor Gygax. And I think you know where it is.
Tell him!
But you said
And now I say tell him!
the professor. She has a special key. Keeps it close and only brings it down when new people go through. Behind those closed doors, those people start to sing. Oh, they sing in so much pain.
Gygax. Of course. Thank you, Gerda. Heidi. I must leave.
Leave? You joke. Nobody leaves the Edelweiss. Now you will be with us forever!
Jesus. Right, so there we go, guys. That's all we can fit in the video today, and we'll carry on our adventure next time. Cheers.